Hong Kong protesters embrace V for Vendetta Guy Fawkes masks.
Here's a summary of the article.
Hong Kong. As Hong Kong raged with the worst political violence so far this summer, many of those hitting the streets adopted a new symbol, smiling Guy Fawkes masks. Until recently they had not made much of an appearance at the huge demonstrations currently battering Hong Kong. Read our coverage of the Hong Kong protests. Protesters in Hong Kong dubbed the celebrations a «day of grief», and took to the streets in huge numbers as battles raged for hours with police. Red officer feared for his life, say Hong Kong police in defending shooting of protester. More, in photos, fire and fury in Hong Kong on China's National Day. Many online forums encouraged protesters to wear Guy Fawkes masks. The masks first appeared in the early 1980s in the cult hit comic V for Vendetta by British writer Alan Moore. At a sit-in outside the teenagers' school on Wednesday, a person delivered a statement condemning police, hiding his face behind a Guy Fawkes mask.
This post received a score of 42,464, with an upvote ratio of 91%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
I'm curious of what will happen the 5th of November.
Gunpowder, treason, and plot. Obviously, smiley face.
I know of no reason why the gunpowder treason should ever be forgot. Obligatory reminder that Guy Fawkes was a real bastard who wanted to destroy Parliament to install a tyrannical theocracy, and that poem was meant as a warning against such people. Edit, porn to poem because yikes. Edit 2, just to respond to several people without repeating myself too much, here is a National Geographic explainer of the history of the gunpowder plot, from Wikipedia. So to address those who dispute the claim that the plot's intent was to install a tyrannical theocracy, okay, yes, that is probably hyperbolic to a degree. The poem was conceived of to warn against such actions. If you're going to recite the poem, just understand what its meaning is.
I was with you until the porn part.
I wasn't with them until the porn part.
Yay, come on. We're going to need to see this.
Here a quote by Alan Moore, the writer of V for Vendetta, in regards to Occupy Wall Street protesters using the mask.
That's the thing for me too. Fawkes mask stands for citizen. Not particular person, but any citizen failed by system. It feels sort of appropriate to see it in HK.
Except in HK, the citizen is failed by two systems.
That's why behind this mask, there is another mask.
Beneath this mask there is more than flesh, beneath this mask there is another mask, and beneath that mask is an idea, and ideas are bulletproof. Edit, spelling.
Greater than, ideas are bulletproof. Unless they get shot down.
I always thought it was ironic that mine was made in China. Full circle.
Everything about using Guy Fawkes masks is ironic.
Guy Fawkes was a religious extremist looking to force a religious dictatorship through terrorism. Currently used as a symbol of freedom, often against the oppression of capitalism, or a totalitarian system, despite being a royalty product and giving money to. I wanna say it was Disney, but not 100% for every purchase, and for the most part being made inside a totalitarian state. V was not pro-democracy, V wanted pure anarchy and would hate what the mask is used for. Probably some other stuff.
Isn't the mask a reference to the comic books, though? In the comic books, V is an anti-dictatorship figure. And he has a reason to wear the mask, exploding the parliament and shit.
He's a pro-anarchy figure rather than anti-dictatorship, there just happens to be a dictatorship.
Anarchism is just the rejection of any kind of human hierarchy that places one person in domination over another. So an anarchist would by necessity be anti-dictatorship. Anyone who thinks it means no rules instead of no rulers or the like needs to freshen up on their Greek and learn the difference between archos and nomos.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.